Alright, we're back again with another TCG idea, and this time I think I'm actually gonna have fun with this. My other TCG ideas, I'm honestly not proud to say that I don't think I was really willing to follow through with them. Like, it was originally going to be like there were all these different factions, and then there were these different types of spells, and another TCG idea was like armamancy, necromancy, pyromancy, cryomancy, just a bunch of different things you can think of. I think I was going too far with it. I can't say this one is much better, but I can't say I'm having fun with the idea so far, so I don't have everything done like here. Echo scroll. This is all just like I don't feel like drawing right now. It's almost 3. It is 3 a.m. and I, I I just can't be drawing right now. I'll be honest with you, but I've got some effects for things right here. So like we got an oak staff, and if you know KS Galaxy TCG, you might have heard of his game Evolvers. I don't know. Well, you might have seen his old Evolver games, but I don't know what he calls it now. To be honest, I really don't. Well, I've got like these different classes, and it's the evolution of classes. Think of like how you upgrade classes in an RPG or something. Like you got a novice mage to a magic scholar to an arcanist. Now, this can be a bit confusing without context. I believe an elementalist is an upgrade from an arcanist because an arcanist is just pure magic. Now you're tapping into stronger magic based on attributes, and then a celestial is just kind of like it's this basically Gandalf but better. This all-knowing mage, and so I got a pickpocket that eventually becomes. Oh, okay. Pickpocket that eventually becomes a thief, a rogue, so on and so forth. I think there's assassin and cloaked blade after that. There's 5 of them. My original idea was I would have like 5 heroes of sorts is what these are. They're heroes, but they follow a certain class line, and then I've got 4 extra cards up here. They're blank, they don't mean anything right now, but I'm thinking of different class lines. Like we go a mage warrior type deal after the 3rd tier. So once we get to the 4th tier hero, we can start specializing, and then we could do. Honestly, it's hard to say what I'd combine with a rogue. We'll do something with it. Maybe rogue mage. Who knows? But yeah, that's what I got going right now. I'm gonna see if I can't link a doc down below. It'll be a Google Doc. I probably Google how to put it on public, and it's basically going to be the TCG concept, and it's still being written. So like some things aren't the same as what I've got in mind. Some things are still in need of clarification, but I think it's going to be fun to make. I will say, without you having to go look at the doc, you could always just sit here and listen a while. So this right here is the cost. That diamond shaped thingy, that's supposed to be a crystal. I don't know if you can see it, but and then effect +1 attack. Don't mind my chicken scratch. It's the types of weapon. I've already got a card layout I like, although I might change it later. This is where the cost goes. This is where the power and the health go on hero cards. And then this middle will universally be a type area. So like, even if these boxes aren't here because it's not a hero card or some sort of entity, like there are monsters in this game. If I've even gotten that far, I don't think I have. I've been writing effects, and there's like 3 different decks or piles. There's 2 piles in one deck, I should say. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, Goblin Shaman. The Goblin Shaman would be one of the cards that would have attack and health, and it would be put against the other player. So this is in the mage deck. I would be playing that against the rogue deck, and the rogue would have to kill that Goblin Shaman with their rogue hero to be able to attack the mage. Now, I should have. Oh, yep, it's right here. Deal 2 damage to target. This flame scroll be any flame spell. I'm probably gonna put a fireball on the art. I think I've already done a fireball once. I have no idea where that card is. It's probably in my binder. But you cannot target a hero unless there are no monsters in the way. So if there's monsters guarding that hero, you're not gonna be able to target it. Now, with the weapons, you're going to have equipables all the time. And I mean all the time. Like, there's going to be armor and weapons, and that's really about it. But they come from your loot pile, and how you draw from your loot pile is you kill monsters. A Goblin Shaman is considered like a boss or a super rare monster. There's a Lich in this pile somewhere. I don't feel like digging through it. It's not. It's like 10 cards, maybe 15, but it's the fact that cards are easier to pick up than really thin pieces of loose leaf paper. But I promise you that, there's also this respawn thing where you can respawn monsters, but the Lich is like a rare monster. So the Goblin Shaman would get you 3 of your loot cards, as where a Lich would get you 2. And then anything else is considered a normal monster, so it gives you 1 of your loot cards for defeating it. And you don't just get to pick. It's a small pile. I think what it's gonna be when I actually go to start making decks is like 15 cards. Might seem like a lot, but I think the total's like 65 cards. That's what I remember it being. Yeah, it's 65 cards. And oh god, I'm sorry. I keep pausing here. I'm so tired right. It is exactly 3:01 a.m. as of this moment, but um that's what I've got going. Now, here's the effect text. This line right here, I was originally going to make a nameplate like a. If any of you joined my Discord, you might have seen I was going to do an ARC TCG. I scrapped that because I found out I don't do well with references. Like, I find it harder to draw something with a reference than I find it to draw something with a, like, just my imagination. Nothing to go off of, just what do I think this is gonna look like. But it's a nameplate up here is where that would have been. Oh god, hold up. But I erased that because I want to blend the name and the art together. And then I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. But this is the effect box. If you couldn't already tell, anyways. Um, that's really all about all I got here. I'll probably explain more when I'm awake enough to, and when I've got more effects down. And I also plan to do a playtest of this. I would say tomorrow, but it's really going to be in like a few hours when I wake up. So, yeah, I don't have a name for this TCG yet, but you know what? We're gonna come up with that later. For now, I just want to have fun making the cards. Uh, Main inspirations were a dungeon crawler I plan to make in Python. Don't get too excited. It was text-based using a terminal. Uh, Let me see. Chaos Galaxies, like his old Evolver games, and I don't know if he still calls it Evolvers, but the newest one he made with that TCG from Scratch series. I really need to catch up on that series. I haven't seen much of it, but um, and then I'd say probably a few campaigns I've done in For Against Darkness. I think any of you who have seen my old videos will have you'd have seen that I had some characters from there. In fact, I can honestly I don't want to leave you guys on a black screen in silence for too long, but that's about it. I really don't have anything else to show you. Sorry for the pacing here. I'll get back to you probably here in a few hours. I don't know when this will get uploaded, but as of now, it's almost 11 minutes. We'll see here in a few hours, and then I'll have a playtest ready for you guys. See ya.